What's up, homies? This is just a really random practice game that I decided to cast, so I'm going to be the Purple Terran, and my teammate is going to be, well, I guess I'll introduce my teammate, the always loved, the always appreciated, Will the Thrill Fimbultyvr!
Yo, what's up, guys?
So, this was one of the few games that we actually didn't get annihilated in, so I'm very happy to cast our first winning game together. Look at Lucky just pulling all his SCVs off the line for some reason. I don't know why right here.
I think they saw an ice cream truck or something.
And then, yeah, but they're machines, they don't eat.
There are guys inside of machines.
Really? The SCVs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, you click on them and you see a guy, the character portrait? That's the guy inside of the suit.
I thought that was a Marine.
No, the Marines are convicts. These guys are just like guys you'd see at an auto mechanic shop.
Okay, anyway, I'm the Purple Terran, you are the light blue Protoss, and our opponents are both Terran, the red and blue Terran. And
I want it to be pink.
You always say that every game, and I don't know why you would want to be pink.
Because it's hilarious.
Okay, well, you are quite the hilarious opponent, and you are coming around for some hilarious worker harass right here. Tell me about this right here.
Okay, so I just felt like doing this right off the bat. I have my probe create a pylon, and then just rush them over to where I think their base is, and it turns out I actually am right. So, I take a minute, take a look at my surroundings, and he sends off one of his SCVs to get me, and I thought, you know what, hey, why not just build a pylon in his mineral line in an attempt that he will take off all of his workers to try and destroy it, and he ends up doing exactly that.
Well, you have to do something about it. Yeah, because you could potentially warp in cannons and stuff right in his base, so he had no choice but to pull 8 SCVs off the line. So, good move there. But later on in the game, I don't know, these players that we're playing aren't very macro heavy, and I think they were expanding at will, and we just went all in rush, and we didn't expand at all, and it worked out in our favor. I'm starting off with like a triple barracks. What do you start off with?
I think I have one gateway out by this time, and I think I have the cybernetics core out as well. I go straight for warp tech, so that's what I'm doing right now. It's at the front of my base.
Okay, looking at the income tab right now, our opponents are actually ahead of us, just barely, by a couple of SCVs. You and I, you're just getting going on your Vespine right now.
Yeah.
But we weren't going for the type of build that really required a lot of Vespine, and it was really mineral intensive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So at this point, if you look on the minimap, you can see that our entire armies are not actually rallied together to a single point. The reason for that is, if any attack comes in, they're easily flanked from both sides. So it's not always good to rally all your units together with your teammate there.
Oh, you had a reason for not doing it?
Yeah, I mean, usually you'll rally together, but we didn't for some reason, and it actually worked out in our favor because as an attack came in, we flanked them right away from two different angles, and they had no chance.
Yeah, that actually turned out really well.
Not to mention very early all-in Thors. Now, I don't usually like to see very all-in Thors unless you're fighting like a lot of Mutalisks or
a chimpanzee. If you're playing against a chimpanzee, early Thors will do the trick.
That is true. Now, in your base right now, I don't know, you're just coming out with zealots mostly, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know, this game is playing in real time, so I hope. Yeah, they only have a small ground force right now. As you can see, the Red Terran only has a few Marines at this point, and Lucky, who who's actually ahead in resources right now, only has 4 Marines. Oh, there's 5.
Oh, I'm so scared.
So this was kind of a funny game because of this very futile rush that we get at the beginning here, and really I only like to play Thors if I'm against Zerg for some reason.
I think Thors are kind of a mistake against Zerg, especially early to mid-game, because most Zerg players will still use Zerglings, and if you get like a surround with a Thor, it's not good for your Thor.
That's true, but I don't usually, if I was to build a Thor, I'd only build with about 1 to defend the airspace around my command center.
Oh, okay.
That's about it, just 1 Thor at your command center. It really helps the airspace early game. Other than that, I'm really down with the fast and the mobile Marine, you know?
Yeah.
They're really strong against air. I've had, 50 Marines with 3 upgrades could definitely take out 15 Void Raids with 2 upgrades.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the task force that our opposition has put together. Enough of that small talk. They got a medevac, a Thor, and
They just got Marines, a medevac, and a Thor. And I'm here with 3 zealots and a stalker.
So you've been teching up the whole time, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh yes, and
don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it. But here they're moving across the field. We are only 7 or 8 minutes into the game right here, and this is the biggest army that they can put together. This is all their forces. So by doing this with pushing out, and this isn't enough to take us down. I don't know what they were thinking. So by doing this, they're leaving their base completely unprotected, just on this all-in rush right here. Moving across the field, I do believe they try to bust down your front door here, although you do have 10...
Warp tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warping in 10 or 12 zealots here. I love to see mass zealots, especially with that charge upgrade, which you do not, you don't usually get that upgrade, do you?
No, I usually favor blink instead of charge.
Okay, 2 Thors walking in, mass Marines, 2 medevacs, that might help a little bit, but we'll see what happens here. Scan going down, and your zealots make very short work of all these Marines, and I come in flanking from the side with all my mass Marines, and that really was just a sad attempt at breaking down our front door.
Yeah.
So at this point we're going to counterattack. We'll see what you've been teching up to this whole time. Very minimal losses for us during that battle. I'm coming out, I'm just building some Banshees right now, trying to get some air superiority right now. And there we go, moving across the field, you have 4 very sexy looking Dark Templar, mass Marines, a couple of Hellions, and 1 of my own medevacs. And after that all-in rush, our opposition has nothing to defend themselves besides a couple of Marines and a single Banshee. Very short work with the Dark Templar, and the rest of this game is pretty much done. I would definitely have liked to see the opposition kind of turtle up a little bit more, if that makes sense, because wasting all your units like that in an all-in early game rush just leaves yourself so thin.
Yeah, too bad we can't see the chat here, because I think I said something like for Narnia as I rushed in all my units.
We were in a Skype call, and I think we were talking mad shit at this point, but...
No, I think at this point we were just laughing our asses off.
Yeah, because we basically destroyed all the opponent's combat units in 2 flat seconds, 8 minutes into the game. And you know what? For once we weren't the nukes getting pwned.
Yeah, we weren't.
So it felt good to just, go on a rampage right here, and you can see 1 random Banshee just killing off my random units. We didn't really do much about that for the longest time. sending in one Thor, that goes down. I wouldn't be surprised if there was no upgrades at all on any of these units. It almost seems too easy.
Yeah. I expected them maybe to have like 2 or 3 more bases that we had to go clear out, but no, they didn't.
And we looked at the stats at the end of the game, and it turned out that your 4 Dark Templar did like more damage than my entire Marine army.
That's insane.
So I definitely wasn't expecting that. Yeah, so this is about the end of the game. I will leave Fimbultyvr's link in the description so you can go check out his gaming channel. Always lots of sick Black Ops going down. Also some hilariousness is sure to see on Fimbultyvr's channel. So go check that out. And hey, thanks for watching me and Will's first victory. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. This is the Crypt Keeper saying, see you later. Bye, guys.
Peace.